Welcome to my shower. Today I just want to do a quick video looking at the Anespa and also limescale buildup or lack of limescale buildup that we've found since we've had the Anespa. So the Anespa, its main job is to get rid of chlorine. We don't want chlorine in our water, basically absorbing into our skin for the length of time that we sit underneath the water of a shower. And what we found usually is that there'll be a lot of limescale because of the chlorine that builds up, and especially at the bottom of the actual the glass and also the door. Now there's certainly a lot of streaks and stuff on there. We haven't cleaned it for like a few weeks actually. We've been a little bit lax. So there's a lot of dirt on there from our own bodies that we've taken off. You can also see it on the floor. I've just cleaned this though with 11.5 water. That comes from a spray bottle for that. That comes from the ioniser that we have downstairs. And it was so easy to clean it off. It was ridiculous actually. So usually I'd be there scrubbing pretty hard for a while. So we spray the 11.5 on there. It sits on there for a little while to be able to absorb into the actual dirt because of the high amounts of molecular hydrogen in the water, I would say, because of the fat emulsification properties of higher pH alkalized water. But let's see what the rest of this turns out like after I've given it a bit of a clean with. Not only the 11.5, but I've also got 2.5 in here that I'm going to spray afterwards because of its antibacterial killing properties. So a lot of nasties and stuff that can certainly end up within your shower. Okay, that was an absolute breeze to clean that this time. So it's still all wet, but usually I have to scrub so bloody hard to get any limescale off. This other side here of the window I have not done yet, so you can still see it's quite dirty. But on this side here, it's really good. So now I'm just going to use some 2.5 antibacterial hypochlorous acid, as it's technically known, on the floor, because this is where a lot of bacteria from our feet ends up, and I'll do a once over clean over with that. And I'll also get right up here into the corners where there's a little bit of mold to let that do its best to kill all that. I might even use a little bit of scrubbing brush just to see if I can get rid of some of that as well. So we're definitely not adverse to actually using different sorts of chemicals if need be to especially get rid of mold. Especially if in the case we just can't get rid of that actual blackness there. So sometimes we will use products like this that we've had for many, many years, like a mold spray that's made out of the oil of clove. So the last thing I'm going to do to clean up the shower is to use 6.0 beauty water. So I've now replaced glass cleaners like Windex, the brand, with 6.0 beauty water, and it does a pretty bloody good job. So it looks pretty good to me. And we've only cleaned it with water. If you'd like to know more about the 32 different ways to use 11.5 pH water, visit kangencartel.com today